It's Midnight with Midnight Manifestations. And if you are running across this video, it's because I manifested for the right people to see it at the right divine timing. I'm going to pull some energy on the collective, see what your spirit team needs you to know at this time. If you do not consent to me reading your energy, please scroll now. Hello, collective. Welcome to my YouTube. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if this video resonates with you in any way. To all my new subscribers, I would like to welcome you. I want you to check out my link tree. You can find my link tree in the description box below this video. On my link tree, you will have access to all my other platforms and see what all I be having going on. To all my day ones, everybody who's been here with me since day one, I would like to welcome you back. I really appreciate you for being here. Last but not least, I would like to thank my spirit team for always helping me deliver these accurate messages to the collective. Okay, so this particular message is going to be for my Divine Feminine. Hello, Divine Feminine. Hello, beautiful. How are you today? Overall energy. So this is going to be a collective message. That means all of these messages will not resonate with you, Divine Feminine. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Please keep in mind that I do read past, present, and future energy. Okay. All right, so I'm already seeing where Divine Feminine, you're being called to work on your health. I don't think you're in any bad health, but I feel like this is the energy of maintaining your good health, okay? And health can stem from mental health to regular health, your overall well-being. Divine Feminine, you got to make sure you straight before you make sure everybody else straight, okay? I also had a download before I start reading the cards. The download that I got was that Divine Feminine, as women, we are very intuitive. We do tap into our intuition a lot quicker than men or more than men, or it's just something about a woman's intuition, you know. It's a lot of things that you see before your mate sees. And I could be talking to somebody who will get into a relationship and you can see different things that's going on around your lover and you try to warn your lover. And I feel like you've gotten nowhere with this in the past, okay? Maybe when you pick up on the red flags about a lover's family or a lover's ex or a lover's baby mama, whatever. Divine Feminine, I feel like you could be the type of person who tries to warn your lover and it turns your lover off because your lover could feel like you a hater or something like that when you're just being protective and you're supposed to, okay? But I feel like you're being called to start just falling back, okay? Yeah, it's okay to say something, but I feel like you could be very intuitive to where you can see if you have a lover who has an ex who's putting spell work on them or a family member who is using them, different stuff like that. These are sensitive subjects. So there is a female in the collective who is being called to start knowing when you can and can't speak on your prophecies. Okay, I could be talking to a prophet. I could be talking to a psychic, somebody who sees stuff before it happens. Okay. Now that's a side message that ain't for everybody. So, Divine Feminine, I'm seeing where your motivation is a little off. Let's see what's going on with the motivation right now. Motivation when it comes to getting to the money. motivation when it comes to being treated fair, being treated right. Okay. I feel like divine feminine, I could be talking to a passive woman. This is a message for a specific divine feminine in the collective. You could be very passive, and it is very easy for somebody to get around you and tell that you're a sweetheart, and it is very easy to use you. Okay, it's very easy to take from you. Okay, and you are not dumb. You are not the type of person who don't see that you're being used. You see it. You are gullible, is what I'm getting. You are somebody who tries to overlook it or tries not to say anything. You don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. Um, you feel like it's an awkward subject. I don't know. You don't feel motivated to stick up for yourself, is what I'm getting. That's to somebody specific. You don't feel motivated to fight for equality in a relationship, or fight for equality in a friendship, or fight for equality at work. This is why people be so quick to try you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, Spirit is saying want me to stop with that. Let's see what else. So there's a divine feminine here who needs to prepare for a rainy day. I feel like you are up at this time. I feel like you have recovered from a financial loss and you've gotten your finances in order. But I feel like at any given moment, something could happen to throw your finances off. Okay, I feel like you've gotten your finances in order, but not to the point where you're ahead. So it's time to prepare for a rainy day, prepare for an emergency moment or something like that. Okay, because I feel like you've already gotten back on your shit, but you could be the type of person who be up and down on your finances, up and down on your stability. Okay, and we're trying to break that cycle. Ain't no up and down. We're trying to be consistent when it comes to handling our business. To another divine feminine in the collective, I'm seeing where you could have just separated from a group. Okay, a group who you've discovered your intuition has told you is toxic. Okay, it says surround yourself with love, and it's coming out in reverse. I feel like there were people around you who you could tell they didn't care for you like that. It was awkward moments and stuff, or awkward situations that you were put in with these people that made them show their hand in some way. Okay, and you are able to see who fuck with you and who don't. And I know that shit hurt, is what I'm getting. I know that shit hurt. Okay, and you were forced to walk away from somebody. Somebody gave you the scissors. You ain't have no choice but to walk away from these specific people. But I feel like these was people who you cared about. Okay. And now you're healing. And now you're healing from that, or you're being called to heal from that. To a specific divine feminine in the collective, there is a masculine in your energy. Oh, this is not a masculine. I'm picking up on you are the masculine energy. There's a feminine in her masculine energy. Can I get more on this feminine? I feel like spiritually you are a very powerful person. It's some things that you're going to have to go through a little bit in order to discover who you really are. With you being in this masculine energy, it's gonna be a plus when you finally step into your purpose. You're gonna understand why you are the way you are. You could be a tomboy. You could be the type of person who grew up climbing trees. You didn't have connections with boys when it comes to them flirting with you. They always connected with you as a friend. Okay, you was just like one of the boys is what I'm getting. Now, you could be a stud, or you could be a tomboy, or you could just be a feminine woman who can also tap into her masculine energy. But there is some strong sun energy here, some strong masculine energy here, and it definitely something significant about your throat chakra, strong throat chakra energy for somebody. I feel like on your journey, you have been hit with a lot of generational curses, and you are going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight for this awakening, this spiritual awakening, okay? Or maybe something is going to happen to cause a spiritual awakening, something you're tied into. I'm definitely channeling like a spider web. You've been caught up into something. You've been dibbling and dabbling. Dancing with the devil could be very significant. But listen, I'm channeling somebody who have been dancing with the devil, but you know how to tango. Okay? I don't know who I'm speaking to, but you are going to have a big testimony from the things that you've been through. Your life was hard for a reason. And you're going to understand why you had to go through what you went through. You're going to understand why you had to fight off so many demons, why so many people came into your life that was deceitful, why so many people came into your life with secrets, and you were able to see through the veil. And if you wasn't able to see through the veil in current time, you was able to see through the veil later. You was able to understand some things later. Can I get more on this? Because it's some strong energy that I'm picking up on. It feels... Let me more on this awakening. Right. So you're at a level in your life where you are being tested, right? And you are a powerful being is what I'm picking up on. And so you have dark forces and you have light forces who are approaching you at this time, trying to get you to pick a side. Okay? Because when you find out that you have spiritual gifts, when you find out that you can tap into the other side, when you find out something, you've awakened to something about you, or you will soon, then you got to make a decision on how you're going to use your superpowers, how you're going to use your spiritual gifts. Are you going to use it for evil, or are you going to work for the divine? Okay, so you're being tested at this time. And if you get through this and you don't become what you've been through, and you take these things that happen to you in life and you turn them into lemonade, turning lemons into lemonade, man, divine feminine. This is that's some very powerful energy. All right. So somebody else in the collective, I'm seeing where you're being called to put the spell work down. This is different energy than the one I just tapped into. This is to somebody who has been doing spell work, you guys. I'm talking to somebody who has been tapping into their dark side and doing different things they ain't got no business doing. A karmic feminine is what I'm picking up on. I don't even know how I get a message about a karmic feminine in my divine feminine message. I know how, because you have the ability to tap into your divine feminine energy. Karmic feminine, divine feminine, I don't even know what to call you. Okay, it's still going back to the last message. Okay, it's about you picking a side. It's about you picking a side, and you probably have done some shit spiritually that you ain't got no business doing. But I'm seeing, if you get through this tower moment of everything falling apart because you weren't supposed to be doing stuff anyway, you learn from your lesson, you have the ability to tap into your divine feminine energy, okay? And work for the divine, and step into your purpose and stand into your power. Okay, red, something significant about red. You could be using red for anger, rage, um, bloodshed. Okay, I'm picking up on a feminine who has been hurt a lot. Who could be ready for war, and you could be being called to forgive. Forgive. Tap into the portal of the heart. Forgive. Okay, this is gonna change everything for you, divine feminine. And once you forgive, something lovely will grow from this. Okay, Spirit is saying, look, something lovely will grow from you tapping into your nurturing side, you tapping into your sweet side, you tapping into your intuition. This is what the woman was put here to do. I'm being called to get a couple more messages for my divine feminine. It said trust the journey. Yeah. It ain't about what you've been through. It ain't about where you're at now. It's about the journey. That's the fun part. The experience is what I'm picking up on. All right, and that ain't gonna resonate with every message. That is not a life message that you apply to life. That's applying to somebody in the collective for current moment energy. This is applying to whatever you got going on in your life at this time. What's stopping the collective from ascending? Mm. All right, so collective, there's also a group that's in the background. Give me more on this low quality. Or a group that you're a part of. Okay. I could be talking to somebody who has joined a sorority or joined a secret society. This ain't gonna resonate with everybody. Okay. This group is stopping you from ascending. Maybe you sold your soul in order to get inside of this group, or maybe it's something about this group that you don't know. Something going on behind the scenes. Okay, maybe they are helping you use your gifts for something, and your spirit team is wanting you to do something else with your gifts. It's meant for you to do something else. Your lineage, something like that. This group could be going against your lineage, your bloodline, your purpose. And this is what's stopping you from ascending. That's to somebody specific. All right, this group could be something about turning somebody into a liar, turning somebody into somebody who is very cruel, bitter, critical. Okay, you could be somebody who speaks on people now. Maybe you didn't do that before you joined this group, or before you started hanging with a certain person, or before you started taking in certain music, or listen to this Cardi B, Nicki Minaj beef. Yeah, it's something significant about that. Yeah, when you start admiring or idolizing these celebrities after they do what they do and say what they say. So I don't know if the media is getting into your subconscious and turning you into somebody that you weren't meant to be. If this is not a secret society that you have joined, this could be a way of life that's getting in the way of your ascension. This could be the way you think. Okay, you could be somebody who idolized people like Nicki Minaj and E. Kane and just toxic people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't pick and choose either. So if y'all thinking that I'm on Cardi B side, I'm not. I'm not Team Cardi or Team Nicki. I'm starting to really dislike these industry bitches. For real. For my own personal reasons, of course. And it's definitely not no hate because I love the way all of them look. They look so pretty. But collective, you could be somebody who looks at low vibrational TV. I don't know if you be watching Baddies or Zeus or something like that, but something is getting into the way of your purpose. It's something that's changing you. It's turning you into a pussy hole. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to say it. Spirit say you need to kill that shit right now. Feel like all the cards left is like confirming what I just said. Let it go. Surrender to the older version of you could be very significant in order for you to ascend. Release something so that you can grow. You keep talking about, oh, you want this, you want that. I want this, I want that. But it's something that you need to release first. It's something that you're not letting go of. It's in order for you to balance out, you have to get rid of something. Get rid of something before you can receive something at this level. It says prioritize inner peace, and it's something around you that is bothering you at this time. And this is to a specific divine feminine. It's something that's bothering you at this time. It's something that's um hard for you to recover from, and this could be a damn karmic masculine that you got on your brain, and I hope you heal from whoever this is. But if any of this sound like it resonated with you, make sure you hit that like button. If you would like to donate to my channel, click my Venmo or my PayPal in the description box below this video. I really appreciate all donations, and y'all stay safe out here.